Do you know what came to bite psychology students in the bottom? The statement, I took psychology to avoid math. The NEP guidelines now seem to prioritize BSc students or BSc graduates over BA students for becoming counseling psychologists. Let's break down what's going on. Previously, to become a counseling psychologist or a clinical psychologist in India, students typically followed a path through either humanities or science stream. This included obtaining a BA or BSc in psychology, followed by a master's degree, MA or a MSc, and often further specialized degrees such as MPhil or PhD or a PsyD. Under the new NEP guidelines, BSc students can now directly aim to become registered counseling psychologists. In the new guidelines, students with a BSc in a 4-year course called BSc Psychology Honours will be termed as certified counseling psychologists. This means BSc graduates now have a direct path to certification without needing additional degrees. I'm sure most of us already know or at least have a glimpse of the rage and hype that is going around. So the rage and hype is actually stemming from the sense of confusion and lack of clarity. If RCI can provide deep clarity on what will happen to the MA students who are currently pursuing their degrees and BA students in psychology, it would help decrease much of the concerns. Right now, it feels like BA students are being completely overlooked and their skills undervalued. The guidelines mention clinical placements for BSc students throughout their 4-year course. So each year they get clinical exposure. But if they are being registered as counseling psychologists, shouldn't they focus more on the counseling training along with the clinical exposure? See, while it is crucial for them to know their DSM and their diagnosis, counseling psychology is about more than just identifying patterns. It is about acknowledging it and understanding what's happening, at the same time knowing what to do further. This is something that is deeply learned through the therapy models in counseling training. Another point, why are there only 30 seats per university? One of the NEP goals is to increase mental health services, but this limitation seems counterproductive. With the mental health concerns rising, restricting the number of qualified professionals seems like a step backwards. Then comes the main question. What about the students who are already completed or are pursuing their MA? The lack of clarity to such status raises serious concerns. Are the qualifications now less relevant? Furthermore, students who are doing their BSc Psychology Honours are between 18 to 21. Expecting 18 to 21-year-olds to handle clinical placements in high-pressure environment is a lot. The RCI needs to ensure that these young students are ready for such responsibilities. Young students might lack that maturity needed at that time to manage complex emotional scenarios. The clinical placements are often done in government hospitals where mental health services are accessible and fees are minimal or none. This means higher number of patients and less time to see them, plus severe complications. Here the question is not about the student being mature enough. It is, can RCI promise that each student will get equal quality of exposure and education? So what can you do now? If you're a student who's doing her BSc Psychology, BA Psychology in your junior college, you can join us for a workshop where you won't only be getting the practical exposure, but we'll also figure out what is it that you can do in your stream to be the psychologist that you want to be.